Hi guys, time for another paper aeroplane from The Complete Book of Paper Aeroplanes by David Woodruff that cost me £1.25 at Cancer Research UK charity shop. This is the next one in the list, Swallow Stunt Flyer. Is that right? Yeah, that is the next one. Okay, oh, this one's got a tail to go with it, which means we've got to do some measuring. That's annoying. So it's not a full length, it's only 19 centimeters, which I convert to ½ inches on the scrap paper that I use, because a centimetre in the book works out nicely to ½ an inch on the paper. Very quickly, you rip that out and fold it up along the lines following those instructions, but if you rip that out, you've taken away the instructions for the next one. So you start from the back of the book and work forwards. Somebody's ripped one out there. Start from the back of the book and work forwards. That means you've always got the instructions. Or photocopy it, or do what I'm doing, which is use a scrap piece of paper, follow the instructions, which is fine until you find bits where it's not a standard length. And as I just said, this one, they've cut the bottom off. So 19 centimeters in ½ inches is 9 inches would be 18 centimeters. So 9.5 would be 19 centimeters. And that happens to be the piece you're going to use for the tail anyway. So if we divide that in half, that's going to be a little bit awkward. Going that way. So that's going to be our tail in a minute. The rest of it I think we can do all right. It's just straight folds, is it? No, it's not. That's going to fold down to... oh no, that'll do. Yeah, I think we can do it. So we'll cut that off. Obviously using scrap paper we don't have the benefit of the fold lines already on it, and we don't have the pretty artwork either. So, piece of paper, follow the instructions. If I do that fold first rather than that one, there is logic to my doing it this way round. because I then know that that fold is the middle of there. Right. Oh, it actually wanted that way up. There is a difference. Printed side, it tells you to lay it printed side face up or face down, depending on which way the folds go. So we're up to there, done that. We now need to fold it down and push the edges in at the same time, which is easy enough. I've just noticed we've got a little bit of a fault cut out the middle there, haven't we? Well, we can do that in a minute. We'll do that afterwards rather than worrying about measuring it. Right, let's catch up. Fold that one up there. Fold that one up there. And fold that one in and back again. I suppose we could do it there, to be honest. That one over. Back again. And we've got to do the same that way. Okay, and then when we pick this up, push them in that way. This is the fold that usually gives me problems, but I seem to be doing it all right this time. So those go in, that comes up. Right, so we've done that. Now we now got to fold this one up. And that means I am going to have to cut that little bit out of the back. Right, so this piece, fold over the corners. Then push that up in there, right up to the end. Now we need to fold that over that way. And when we do that, that little bit becomes the beak. Now that I've done a few of these, I'm understanding how it all goes together. And then, right, once it's folded that way, and it's another one of those ones that I hate because you've got nothing to get hold of to throw it. But that's it. That's the Swallow Stunt Flyer. Oh, launch forcefully. How can you launch it forcefully when you really got to throw it like that? I might be able to grip it there and do it and see what happens. These seem to be a bit loose and floppy. We've switched to a hat camera because it talks about it flying in a loop and launch forcefully. Well, we'll have to do that outdoors, but it's a bit windy, so I don't know if we'll get the full effect from this. We might just try and hit the camera instead, but I'll see if we can get a loop out of it. I'll put the hat camera on. Well, it does a little loop and then it flies very nicely, to be honest. That wind is swirling around. Yeah, we'll go back to throw it at the camera. Swallow Stunt Flyer. Well, I couldn't actually get it to do stunts because we'd need to do it in the garden with no wind. I gave it a try, but I gave up. So I just tried to hit the camera with it. It's a bit difficult to get it to do that because it wants to climb all the time because it's set up to do loops. But it's okay. I hate this type. I've said it every time. If I can't get hold of it properly underneath, if it's got no proper fuselage to grip, I don't like them because I can't get hold of them and throw them. But it works, so I can't complain about that. So, Swallow Stunt Flyer, and a pretty tail on it, and yeah, it works. Thanks for watching. You'll find more information down in the video description. You might like to watch that video up there, and you might like to subscribe over there.